call my pockets the news to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. I miss dancing from my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I'm still under 21, so I can't. But wait. Crib came with a court and some legal officials. Cake around my neck, VS1 the crystals. Extended magazines, chauffeur limousines. Before I got a ding. $65,000 on the jeans. Ball like stuff for lotion.
Inside Oracle Arena in Oakland, I'm Ed Cohen with... And away we go. From the painted area, won't go down. Curry with the ball. Inside, he scores.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Kyrie across the timeline. Down 2. Warriors have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Thompson. His first effort. And a putback slam.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Curry. And it's good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Knocked loose.
Come on.
Cousins. Here's a chance from long range. That won't go. Warriors come away with it. Runner's good there. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws a defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Curry with the basketball. 9-0 is the score. Durant. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Warriors come up with it. To Curry. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Curry to Cousins. Has a chance. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Celtics have it. Warriors come away with it. Curry into the front court. His team on top by 13. Can't connect. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
Curry to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming. But it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Irving brings the ball up court. Knocked loose. That'll be out of... Bounds. Last touch by Curry. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 12, Terry Rozier.
Cousins up to block the shot. Horford.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Jason Tatum finished third amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting. But I say to you this. I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
Rozier with it. Trailing by 15. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Rozier into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. And finishes strong.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Boston with the basketball. Knocked loose. Hustle pays off. They've got the possession. Rozier rocking the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Curry, how's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the three.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Counting down toward a minute to play in a very one-sided first quarter thus far. Curry into the front court. Just under a minute to play in what's been a somewhat lopsided first quarter. Rozier with it. Down a bundle. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. He dared them to get in the way.
So many players try to get pretty with the game. They want to dance. They want to do all these tricks. Maybe a God Sham dive. But sometimes you got to revert back to the old school style. The way we play the game. Just put your head down and stop me if you can.
Hayward to Horford. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Yes, better odds for the defense. The shooter makes them pay.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
It's denied by Horford.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Now a three. At the buzzer. Final chance from three-quarters court, off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay and I back to Oakland after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Kevin Durant has it.
Here we go. I'm here.
To Curry. Beyond the arc for three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
And Stephen Curry, we say it time and time again, not much the defense could have done there. Jay, he might be small, but against bigger and more athletic guards, how does he find a way to get it done?
Well, how about this? Last year, he shot 42% from behind the three-point line. That's his second lowest three-point shooting field goal percentage since he's been in the league. That's called first-class problems. And what that does, every time you step your foot over half court with unlimited range, it forces the defense to pick you up even quicker, which allows him way more room to operate on the offensive end.
Curry. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Turned away by Cousins.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Warriors have the basketball off the mark. To Rozier. Warriors come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
It's a big finish.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Rozier into the front court. His guys down big. Curry to bring it up. His guys hold the commanding lead. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down threes at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. Curry gets it in the left corner to Curry. Fires the three. That one also no good.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Celtics have it.
Hold on.
Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. It'll stay Celtic basketball. New blood coming in for both sides.
Entering the game for the Warriors, number 33.
Irving. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Driving right to the basket. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Durant to the basket, but he can't finish. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Livingston across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Timeout Boston as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Here's Hammond. Here's Curry with it up top. He'll run the offense. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Kyrie with the rock. Warriors come away with it. Curry with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Curry. Thompson. Oh, it took a while, Jay, but he hits his first 3 of the game here tonight.
Yeah, couldn't really get one to fall in the first quarter, but he stayed the course and did a good job of squaring his shoulders to the basket.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Rejected by Durant. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Won't go. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
It's blocked by Boogie.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Here comes the screen. Hayward, the screen sets him up for 2. Curry missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. Inside, he scores.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Hayward. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Gets off the 3. At the good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando as we go from
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Warriors basketball. Durant goes to the left side. Curry to Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Warriors come away with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Curry, no doubt, is a transformative player. Some say for the worst. Is there too much of a reliance on the three-point shot at all levels?
No, we're watching the game evolve, and Stephen Curry has been critical in changing the narrative. But I want kids at home to recognize that they see the finished product. They see somebody who makes 1,000 jumpers a day. And I love what Team USA is doing when they talk about removing the three-point line. It's imperative that kids have the right mechanics. If you have the right mechanics, your range will take care of itself.
Celtics have it. Knocked loose. And stuffs it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Jaylen Brown. Al Horford going to the line to shoot 2.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Curry to Durant. Curry, deep right corner. Green, it's good for three.
The eyes of the shooter say everything. His eyes pretty much said, "Are you sure you want to give me the ball here?"
Boston with the basketball. To Hayward. Fires the three. They need something to go down. It's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Curry to Thompson. Deep left corner. Green. And Boston has the rebound. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. He gets it.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Tatum. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Curry. Tough shot. Well defended.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're all are really getting into his legs defensively.
Curry. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Oh, the touch at the rim. Counted.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Knocked loose. Irving. Can't get the bounce. Rejected by Green.
And it's not just about blocking shots, it's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Hayward to Jaylen Brown. Horford. Horford's shot won't fall. Curry trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Knocks down the first. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Cook to bring it into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Backward violation. violation is called. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the Celtics, number 36.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Curry. And count the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. And throws it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Warriors have it. Curry into the front court. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Timeout Boston, as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Runner's good there.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty, but this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
And the finish at the rim.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Warriors come up with it. Durant. Rebound Marcus Morris. 4-3. He buries it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Straight on three. At the buzzer. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Warriors with a commanding lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Irving brings the ball up court. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
To Curry. To Sean Livingston. Curry lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Over to the right side. Has a look. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Sean Livingston from long range. That's rebounded by Rozier. Irving with the basketball. His guys down big on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Warriors have it.
Can the offense just run some clock here? I've seen enough.
Gets it in the right corner. For three, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Here's Irving into the front court. Down a bundle. Warriors come up with it. Iguodala to bring it up. His slam dunk. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Ooh, he'll take that.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Celtics have it. Irving to Rozier. Lets it fly from long range. Defense all over Rozier. Can't connect. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Curry. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
Okay, that's all right. You take your lumps and you move on. You did exactly what the game plan was defensively to guard a player like that.
That's off the side of the rim, short.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game. Feels out of reach. Celtics have it. Come away with it. Curry. Missed that one. The defender was all over him.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Curry to Cousins. From the painted area, won't go down.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Curry. Beyond the arc for 3. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Curry.
Make it tough on him. Make it tough on him.
Trying to cash in. Off the mark. Surprised he took that one.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's so hard to guard a bad shooter. Their form throws your pace off on how you defend it. Sometimes there's nothing you can do.
Down for Iguodala. Inside, he scores.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Knocked loose. Warriors have it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Durant. Great defense. Forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Off the mark at the line. The follow won't go either.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Durant. Fires the 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why.
And a putback slam.
I see the easy dunk, But what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
To Curry.
Double team.
To Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down threes at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. Buries the trifecta.
And Ed, when you have 7-footers roaming the perimeter who shoot over 40% from the three-point line, why take 2s?
All 5 can shoot it at any given time. Boston with the basketball. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Has a chance. It's no good. If he takes those shots, he'll be back on the bench in no time. Now a 3 at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
The Warriors dominated this game from beginning to end. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. The Warriors got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen. The Celtics lost this game long before the final buzzer. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. Check out the leading scores for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Defense.
The Golden State Warriors put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Steph Curry and his triple-double will be all over the news.
Who was cold?
EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again.